Rich.
Yeah.
Starfield dropped at like 1 a.m. UK
No, it
time,
didn't.
so
20 past 1.
oh god, yeah, because of the whole issues with the early access.
Yeah.
I noticed there's issues on Steam as well.
Oh,
I was in
really?
the Bethesda Discord. It was a bit of a car crash,
But the
yes,
internet were chill. They were fine with it. They were like, take time.
Yeah.
It's all good.
This is it. But yeah, so we've gone through Starfield in the last 8-9 hours,
Yeah.
and we've put it through its paces.
Mm-hmm.
We've done the frame rate test. We've looked at everything, and as always, we'll kick off with a frame rate test.
Yeah.
But we won't dilly-dally too long on this, Rich.
Mm-hmm.
For the simple fact is, the Xbox Series S and the Xbox Series X, solid 30. I think I had the odd frame drop on the Series S, but
Right.
like I think that was more me going into menus and stuff than actual combat. But yeah, like they're both smooth, they're both stable. Yeah, I mean, obviously we'd quite like a 60 FPS with it being a shooter. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
beggars can't be choosers. So
Yeah, I suppose
we'll
it's not
take-
Call of Duty, so
No, it's not.
You can get
It's
away
not.
with
but
it, I think.
this is the Series S, Rich, and it looks all right. But
does look
obviously,
good.
you put it next to the Series X, and Series X looks great. But like, you can actually, it's like look in the middle of the screen, see that monitor flickering.
Yeah.
Look to the right, and you can see the divots. The divots.
rivets.
The
Rivets?
yeah,
Yeah.
the rivets. Yeah. So yeah, and obviously the anti-aliasing on the Series S, bit more flickering and stuff like that. But yeah, the actual Series S version is actually a pretty damn good version.
That is a
if I do
riveting
say
fact.
It is riveting, rivet. But yeah, so I'm going to take you all over the galaxy for the next 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
We're going to planets, Rich. We're going to. This is Neon.
Yeah.
This is like the pleasure city that used to be like a fisherman colony.
That's where my
I think it was
character
colony.
comes from. I'm a neon street rat.
There you go. And we've got some characters, Rich. This is Vasco, I think his name is, the robot.
Yeah.
And look, the detail like on the Series X, look at that, it's great.
Yeah,
It's,
very nice.
Like, you can read the text, a little bit more blurry on the Series S, but that's obvious because it's low resolution.
Yeah.
But like, it's a pretty good looking game, Consider it's an open world game, right?
Yeah, yeah. But, bear in mind, you might not be able to read the robot's serial number if you got a Series S.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably get closer, but it's probably a little bit blurry. But yeah, so. But the Series S, right, there's some interesting stuff that I'm going to go through in a bit when we get to the planets.
Okay.
But obviously you can see the detail, and the detail on the Series X is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's mind-blowing, but this is an open-world game. This isn't like your linear corridor shooter. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it looks impressive, for a big, expansive RPG.
Yeah, I've been pretty impressed. Like the character on the Series S, like your character, doesn't look that great.
Is this your character, is it?
This is my character.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, she almost looks a little bit like Billie Eilish.
Sure.
That wasn't was
Just accidental. Yeah.
It was accidental, but yeah, Rich. This is like the research station on the frontier, and like look at the text. It's super crisp on the Series X, a little bit blurry on the Series S. But the fact that the Series S looks kind of close to the Series X is actually a testament to how well Bethesda have done.
Yeah.
Like, kudos, I would say.
It's interesting. A game like this, you'd expect it to maybe have issues on Series S, especially with the Baldur's Gate 3 stuff.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, the stuff in the foreground, you can see a little bit on like the back of the jetpack and in the hair, the anti-aliasing.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the ship, like, do you know what I mean? Like, and this is with like motion blur turned off. Like this is
you turned off the film grain,
turned off. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the film grain.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, this is also Neon. I keep forgetting the names because I haven't played that long, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they're both pretty damn good versions. Like it's a shame there's no like performance mode, which is a little bit,
Yeah, you don't have a choice, do you? It's just you lump it.
You would have thought as a big flagship exclusive as well that they'd be kind of pushing the envelope.
That said, I do sort of like the choice being made for me, in a sense. Do you know what I mean?
I do, but I would have taken like
Yeah.
a
Like resolution
60
downgrade for those extra frames.
Yeah, just because, like, think about it, right? You play a Skyrim, you don't really need it. You're just flinging arrows, doing the odd spell, like wailing on a sword. Fallout, you got VATS, so you slow it down.
True.
And then with this, though, it's like, it's real-time combat shooting. It's a shooter, effectively. I know it's an RPG, and that's what it's meant to be, but the actual mechanics behind it, like, it's a shooter.
No, I get that.
And there's no disguising it.
Yeah.
But as you can see, like, the Series S pretty much holds up across the board.
Yeah.
But Rich, what we're going to see now is the differences.
Okay.
Look to the right, and you'll see more shrubbery on the Series X version, right?
Shrubbery.
Like, yeah, see it?
Yeah.
But if you look on the Series S to the X version, there's more rocks in the Series S version than the X version.
Rock to shrubbery ratios have been shifted. Is that the procedural generation stuff?
Well, I thought so, but let's take it this way. It's the exact same game.
Yeah.
Like the same save game.
Right.
Because
I see,
obviously it's cloud saves.
Mm-hmm.
It's like synced up between all the consoles, right?
So it's not the proc gen stuff, is it?
Well, it can't be unless it redoes it again when you enter. But it happens in more than a few different shots as well.
Okay, that's interesting.
So, like, less so much in this, but this, the rock on the left on the Series S, see the big rock?
Yeah.
It's not there in the Series X.
That's
same
odd.
with the rock in the middle to the right of my character on the Series S versus the Series X. So there are little things like that. So I don't know whether they've gone, look, we can't get the same levels of shrubbery, so let's do more rocks.
You can have some rocks, yeah. I mean,
but again, look to the right of the character's shoulder, and then to the far right of the screen, more rock formations.
That's strange.
So, yeah, like, I don't know why that is, Rich.
No. But then you get extra rocks on the Series X on the right there. So
yeah, and that's it as well. So look how the rocks differ from the Series S on the top left of the cliff to the Series X.
Yeah.
But then now look next to the character on the left, and there's more rocks on the Series X. So
there's no consistency.
No, there isn't. So I couldn't quite put my finger on it. I was to start with, I was like, oh, it's the shrubs, but then it's versus the rocks. But then after a few more shots, I was like, no idea. But like the guns on the Series X look absolutely slick and fantastic, especially in first-person mode. So that's pretty cool. I mean, you can literally read all the text on the side of the gun if you wanted to.
That's cool.
I mean, you may as well be shooting people, but you can if you want.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have options.
Yeah, but like this is a great shot to just show how good the Series S version actually is. Or you could say how not amazing, incredible the Series X version is. But I actually quite like it looks pretty good on the Series X, not going to lie.
Yeah.
It doesn't blow me away. It's not the best looking game I've ever seen, but it is a very good looking game. And for them to get the same kind of performance on the Series S, it's pretty good. Also, Series X, he seems to be just happier than the Series S. I don't know why that is.
This console's not as good as this one.
It's like, unless there's like some drugs going on there. But he did have this weird smile on his face the entire time.
That's really
odd.
I
was like, I don't know where that came from. Maybe that's just one of Bethesda's kind of little bugs, glitches.
Maybe.
Although that said, Rich,
that is a good bug.
I'm about 8 hours in, and don't think I've had one. I've had the odd like clipping with NPCs clipping through one another, bumping into each other.
Yeah.
You know, like pathfinding for NPCs in like the big cities, but. Nothing other than that, to be honest.
No,
but
nothing like flying backwards or
No, not at all. But like this is quite I like about the game. So, the Outer Worlds had Groundbreaker.
Yes.
And Neon is a little bit like Groundbreaker in that respect. But obviously this is open world as well. Whereas, I guess. The Outer Worlds was more hubs.
Yeah,
right? I think that's fair to say, right?
I think so. Yeah, planets and hub areas. Yeah.
So yeah, like some of the I haven't been everywhere yet, obviously, because I'm only 8 hours in. What I was saying, like 7 or 8 hours in. But performance-wise, solid 30 across the board. There's some annoying load times and load screens every so often. I found just a little bit jarring.
Even on Series X.
Well,
actually,
on both,
they both have
obviously,
SSDs, don't they? Yeah. What's that about?
So I just think, I don't know, but here you go. Here's a good example of like obviously the visual fidelity you get with the Series X.
Oh yeah.
Look at the grating down the bottom. Like, can't really handle it very well on the Series S. But it is like a £200 console. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the fact that it's playing it is a little bit of a miracle in itself. I'm going to say.
That's cool.
This is probably the best looking game I've seen on the Series S.
Okay.
I can't think of another game that comes up with that, Rich, and
That's
like
pretty
gets
big.
close to it. But yeah, Rich. So yeah, to sum up, pretty good. Looks pretty good.
Enjoying the game?
No bugs. Performance good. Yeah, I am. It's like I've not really got into it yet. I keep getting sidetracked, and like I go to planets, and I'm in No Man's Sky mode, and I'm like, I'm going to survey everything, and I'm like, just keep getting distracted. But so far so good.
Cool.
But yeah, like pretty good, Rich. Can't complain performance wise.
Yeah.
Happy to see that it's not a buggy mess.
Yeah. Good.
It's out now for the early access premium edition people.
Yeah.
And it's out on the 6th of September for everybody else that bought it, or everybody else that's got Game Pass, Rich.
Yeah, indeed. True.
Yeah, so brilliant. Thanks for watching, folks.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Cheers, folks. Goodbye.
Bye.